Hey, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Jonny.
And we're nothing more, and we'd like to introduce you to our impaling device called the Bassinator. This is the device that was built several years ago, literally to do nothing else than this bass solo. We've always had a bass solo for many years that had multiple people, and Jonny, since the beginning, the bass solos came up and finished it off with his drumsticks. Years ago, I had the idea to actually have it spin and lock upside down 720, and for us to have a whole new evolution of grand finale for it.
I told Daniel that I wanted to be able to stand on my drums, so he made this thing sturdy enough to where I had 2 foot I don't know, platforms right there that I could stand on. There's actually baby powder all over our drums right now, and I don't know if you can see, but our last night was Shine Down on the tour. They taped our drumsticks together, put baby powder all over them, stole our cymbals during the drum solo. Anyway, side note. So he made it to where I could stand on it. Got a bunch of, I guess those. What are those chains from? Like.
Yeah, the chains were donated from a motorcycle shop down the street from me called Alamo Cycleplex. I just walked in and literally asked them if they had some spare motorcycle chains lying around. Yeah, degreased them a little bit, laid them out in the driveway, and had no idea what design to do, and then just kind of, I don't know, decided to make them look kind of like trees, like live oak trees. It's hard to explain how it was built because it was just very from the ground up, raw, no designing, just, literally kind of putting the drums in place and building around them.
Dan is removing the stand right now from the Google Gobbler. We don't have we need technical names for all the pieces. Yeah, so this is the main, what we call the Bassinator. That's our pet name for this item. This is what goes into Drumtron, locks in like that, and we bring out the bass guitar. Dan made it spring loaded so that it would lock in and wouldn't fly out when it spins around. Which it actually did fly out one show and hit Dan square in the forehead. And fortunately no one was hurt in the audience, just Daniel on stage, limping around like a wounded animal, I'm sure. Yeah, so you pull this lever right here, disengages, locks around on the other side, and can spin around, whichever which way. So there's that spin movement, and then there's the other smaller spin movement. It's all springs, pins that are spring loaded that just go into a corresponding hole. Yeah, right? I don't know. I'm narrating the design that he made. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all just really simple mechanics, but I don't know. I'm really proud of it. It's the first thing I ever welded and still in use today. So
is this from a car?
Can't wait for the future.
Right there?
Yeah, this is actually a trailer spindle. So you can buy them from Northern Tool and places like that. So yeah, it's a lot of it's scrap. This amazing pipe bend here was done simply with a larger pipe and putting this pipe underneath the tree that had fallen over.
Oh, and you just bent it.
Just bent it. Yeah, force, You just got to believe. That's the thing. This is the original bass that I built to stand around, and I've had that bass since '07. So
yeah, we actually won the Warped Tour Battle of the Bands when we were younger. And that was one of the prize items that we got, was the Ernie Ball Music Man bongo.
I chose this bass because it was the most expensive and I could resell it, but I fell in love with it.